Welcome guys back to another data frame video explaining or answering the data frame. Today we're gonna be studying this data frame and answering a couple of questions regarding the data frame. First, obviously, we need to go through the data and check what we have inside it. So here we have the columns. We have a salaries.csv column. This looks like the index column. For some reason it's duplicated or it's there. Okay, most likely we'll need to remove it. We have a work here, the year, the date. Okay, we have experience level, so this is categorical. Okay, we have employment type, it's gonna be similar, categorical. We have job title, this may differ a lot. We have salary, currency, salary in USD, employee residence, remote ratio, company location, and company size. Okay, so now we understand the general information about the about our data. So let's go and answer a couple of questions. First of all, obviously we need to run import pandas and numpy just in case. Read our file. First of all, we want to remove this column because it's not really useful. We already pandas already does generate generate for us a index column, so this is not necessary for us. So we need to drop it. So we're dropping the salaries.csv column. We put the axis equal to column and in place equal true to save it. And yeah, as you can see here, it worked. The salaries.csv is not there, and this is our table or data that we're gonna work with. First question asks for the percentage of people who work full-time in companies located in the US. Run two decimal points. So first we need to make a condition for the employment type to be full-time. Okay, and company location to be US. Okay, and another condition is for people in the US. Okay, who made it, the companies in the US, and then they're asking for the percentage, so we're gonna print here. Okay, the percentage of people who work in companies located in the US. How we're supposed to do this is we're dividing the total of condition, which is our first condition here. We're dividing it by the people in the US. Everyone in the US, we're gonna divide these by each other and then multiply by 100. But as we can see here, because the question is asking for rounding to two decimal places, we place it inside the round method, and the 2 here represents two decimal places. And as we can see here, the answer is printed down here. As we can see, it's 97.46%. Question number 2 is asking for what are the top 10 salaries for senior data scientists. So first of all, we need to separate the question and cut it down so we can understand. So first of all, we know that we're gonna sort the salary for the top 10. Okay, that's one part of the question, but it's asking for only senior data scientists. So how are we supposed to do this? Is first we're gonna filter the job title column to only data scientists, and then we're gonna filter the experience level column to senior SE. Okay, I know it's SE because I went through the I ran the unique method on experience level column, and so the differences, how many things are inside, how many unique strings are there, and I understood that SE stands for senior. Okay, so this is our condition, and then we're supposed to sort values by salary. Okay, they're asking for top 10. Okay, So where is the salary? Yeah, as you can see here, these are the top 10 salaries. Okay, when I just need to make sure by adding ascending equal to false and close this. Yeah, so yeah, I made a mistake. I forgot to add ascending equal to false. Okay, to the question. What are the top 10 salaries for data scientists? So this is how it is. How it is. How it is. Question number 3. What is the average salary for each position in every company size? Okay. So they're asking for average salary. Okay, that's the first part for each position. So we understand there is different positions in every company size. So how we're supposed to do this? We need to use the job title column and the company size column. So we're gonna group by both the job title column, okay, because it's asking for position, and there, as we recall here, there is a company size column, okay, which is here, over here. Okay, sorry. And yeah, it's asking for the mean, for the average salary. So we're saying dot mean, and then we only want the salary column, because if we don't add this part, it will give us everything, the work here. It doesn't make sense to have work here, to give work here the mean function, because it doesn't really make sense. So we're only specifying the salary column. Question number 4 is asking how many job titles has scientist in it. So the question here is asking how many positions or job title has the word scientist in it. So how we're supposed to do this? We need to look at the job title column, and we're gonna use the text method .str.contains, and then we type scientists. Okay, so it will show us, if we only do this part, it will only show us the job titles that has scientists. Okay, but it's asking for how many job titles has scientists in it. So first of all, we're gonna value count how many job titles are there. It's gonna count, but then we're gonna pass it inside the lim method, and the answer is 9. Create a new column, salary cat. Okay, so they're asking for us to create a new column. Contains salaries in categories if low than or equal to 65,000, we put low. Average 65,000 to 15,000, we type average, and equal to or more than 15,000, we type high. So how are we supposed to do this? Is by creating a function. So we need to first create a function. Okay, so I created a function called salaries, and it takes a parameter called salary, and then we typed an if condition. So if salary equal to or less, if salary is less than or equal to 65,000, we return low, and then elf, as you can see, it's as the question implies. Okay, and then here we created the new column and made it equal to df. We made it equal to the salary column, and then we used the apply method, okay, and applied the salaries function, and as we can see here, it's applied. We created a new column called salary cat, as the question was asking for. Question number 6. Calculate the number of unique values in each column. Show the column names and unique counts. So how we're supposed to do this? We're simply gonna type df.nUnique, not unique. So this answers this question. Question number 7. What are the top 5 positions for working remotely with entry-level experience? Show the job title with the mean salary. So how we're supposed to do this? It's asking for entry-level experience. So we want the experience level column to be equal to entry level, so it's EEN. And then we're gonna sort the values by remote ratio and make it ascending folds, then dot head because it's asking for 5 positions. So if we check experience level, it's equal to en, as we can see here. And then we're sorting by remote ratio, so the remote ratio is 100, as you can see here. And that's about it. We're sorting. Show the job title with the mean salary. Mean salary. Yes. Question number 8. Which are the top highest paying countries? Show company location, mean salary, and count of jobs. df.group by. We're gonna group by company location. Okay. We're gonna use this method. Okay. We created a variable called mean salary equal to salary, and we want the mean function. Okay. And then count jobs equal to company location and count, and we're gonna sort values for mean salary ascending folds, and we want 0 to 10, from 0 to 10. So the first 10 columns, 10 rows. And this was how to answer this data frame or data book. Thank you.